Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Akos Musings. Here we muse about issues of life and we make instructive adjustments moving forward. Today, I want to talk to you about setting personal boundaries for yourself before committing to a long-term relationship and messing someone else up because you yourself, you don't understand yourself, really. Before getting into a committed relationship like marriage, it is very important that you first get to understand yourself. It is very important. Because if you know who you are well positioned to understand another person in terms of how you want them to relate to you. To be able to set personal boundaries for yourself, you really need to search yourself for answers to the following questions. Who am I? That is the real you, devoid of superficiality, the private and personal you, the unique you. That part of you that you cannot hide forever from your significant other. That part of you that will eventually show. That you, that over the time in a long-term relationship, they would have to come to terms with and accept unconditionally. That part of you that you are ashamed of, that you cannot easily share with anybody, your fears, strengths, your weaknesses, that you, that part of you, that you know. You see, people act on information to make decisions. So if you give people information about yourself, people will react to it through shared interaction with you and make meanings out of that. And that will become their reality with you. And sooner or later, they may find out whether that information is true or not. And when they do find out, it could have the potential of either building your relationship or breaking your relationship. So know who you are, embrace it, and let your significant other know you for who you are and get with it. Don't lie about who you are. Embrace who you are, because that is how they will deal with you anyways. And if they are comfortable with what and who you are, they will either stay, and if they are not comfortable with who you are, they will go. It is better for you that way, because forever is a long time. Question number 2. What do I want for myself in this life? What are you desirous about? What is your passion? What are you willing to do, to give, to get in this life to make you happy? You have to answer that question honestly. Whatever you want, whatever gives you your desires about, whatever you're passionate about, could be as banal as watching butterflies flap their wings together all day and you're excited about it. Or they could be as incredible as ending world hunger, as creating all the jobs in this world for people. There could be incredible passions, there could be simple passions, but if they give you happiness, if they give you fulfillment, you have to embrace it and let your significant other embrace it too. Let them know, this is what I want to become, this is what I want to do, this is what gives me happiness. Because you are going into a long-term relationship with that person, let them know immediately that this is what I eventually would want to become, or this is what I want to aspire to be going forward. Otherwise, when you bring it up later in a committed relationship, when they are not aware of that, it has the potential to explode and drag your relationship or just break it down. Know what you want, and if they're okay with it, they may even help you. If they're not okay with that, they'll tell you, I'm not going to do this. I read about this man who had inherently wanted to own a restaurant, and he never mentioned it to his spouse. So one day they woke up and he went to withdraw all their savings and decided to set up a restaurant, and his wife would not have it because you didn't make it clear, or you didn't even know that you wanted that, so you didn't make it clear in the initial stages of your relationship. That is the boundary you set for yourself. They will not push it back or will not shake it because you've let them know, this is what I want. Question number 3, what am I willing to tolerate or not? What am I willing to tolerate? And what can't I absolutely deal with? You have to know these things. They are part of setting boundaries, personal boundaries for yourself in your relationship. What habits won't you take? What manner of speech will you not allow? How would you not want to be treated? How would you want to be treated? State it emphatically. Ask yourself that and let your significant other know right from inception before it escalates. Habits die hard, and don't think they will change because they have fallen in love with you. They may not change. They may not even be willing to adapt or adjust. No. You yourself decide know for yourself, what can't I deal with someone I intend to go the long term with? What will I do in a long term relationship that I will not allow anybody to do with me or me with? And they will set boundaries for yourself. Let them know, this is who I am. You can't push me any further than what I am. You don't expect me to change drastically from what I am. This is who I am, and I'm comfortable with it, and I love being like this. And be so honest about it. Let them know what you are, and they'll take you just as you are. Let them understand what you want in life, what you want to achieve in your life, what you are desirous and passionate about. Let them stick with it. And if they're not able to cope with that, trust me, what you are passionate about is like a burning, yearning thing. If you don't do it, you can't have peace. You'll be overwhelmed with a burden to explore, a burden to come out. And if your significant other does not agree to that because you didn't tell them, didn't set that boundary initially, it will be very difficult for you in a long-term relationship like marriage. And let them know what you're able to tolerate and what you're not able to tolerate, so that they get with it and give you the peace of mind you want in your long-term relationship. Make sure to ask these questions and answer them genuinely and deal with them before committing to a long-term relationship like marriage, or a steady relationship with a marriage in focus. Otherwise, they'll become confrontational and bring up frictions later on when you now want to assert your boundaries. Thank you for watching. If you've come this far, please like, share, subscribe, and press the bell notification icon. It will mean a lot to me. Thank you very much for watching, and God bless.